Hi, welcome to our channel DC42 Reddit Guy, 26M. I'm seeing suddenly doesn't like me, 26F, the same way a week apart. So I'm very confused about a situation and could use some help deciding what to do. So I was seeing this guy for about 2 months. We agreed at the start. It would be just a casual thing, but slowly we started seeing each other every weekend, staying the night with each other, going on small dates and double dates, etc. He sends pictures of us to his family, and his family knew who I was. He even tells me 2 weekends ago that he really likes me and likes spending time with me. Well, flash forward to last Friday, he comes over and tells me we are moving too fast, and he doesn't want a relationship ever, as they don't turn out good for him. I had told him I didn't want one for a very long time, as I'm still damaged from my toxic long-term relationship, and I know he's been in the state we live in for about 3 years now and hasn't had a GF in that time. We did over New Year's kind of have a serious talk about what we were, and I thought we ended that conversation on the same page. He says in the past he used to tell people he was comfortable with them staying at his place all the time when really he wasn't, and that he told exes he hopped. They remained friends when he had no intention of doing so. He literally started crying. Tell me I was his best friend, and he didn't want hurt me like that. Because he did have true intentions with me because he still wants to be close friends, as I was his first true friend since he moved here. I basically tell him I wasn't looking for a relationship, but enjoyed the time we have had together, but wasn't expecting a relationship anytime soon. We basically chalk it up to a big misunderstanding. Well, after all this, he is now inviting me to his workout classes. He's going to twice this week and invited me to both classes, but yet just said we were spending too much time together? I'm just very confused because I felt like he really liked me but suddenly backed off of it because it got too serious too fast but still wants to see me? I'm so confused. He's a mixed message guy. They're bad news and not worth the effort. Go look for someone else that sees your worth. Right, folks? So what advice you can add up for OP's situation? Let me hear it. Just leave your comment below. Now let's hear it out from our Reddit people. From Sank Throwaway 11, this situation is eerily familiar. Yeeks, haha. Been there, and it don't get less painful from here. I'm honestly still in it with mine, and TBH, it's still painful. Haha. I also got the bit where he begged me to stay his friend and then repeatedly dipped, and I can genuinely say that's the worst part of it all. And here's our next story coming up next. My 21F BF 22M still keeps his sex tapes with his past relationships. My BF just told me yesterday that he still has sex tapes from his past relationships. I really appreciate that he proactively let me know about this, but as any girlfriend, I absolutely don't feel comfortable with this at all. He said that it is completely normal, and all guys store their sex tapes secretly somewhere. I cried like a dumbass for an hour yesterday. I really don't know how to react about this. He said he only keeps it for record. But shouldn't we leave everything from past relationship behind when we have a new one? Am I too conservative or being too dramatic? What should I do? This is not normal. You need to set a boundary and stick to it. I'm not comfortable with this. He removes them on his own without a fuss, or you break up because you're not okay. What he's telling you is a load of crap and kind of manipulative. He keeps them because it's like a trophy to him, and he doesn't respect your relationship or you enough to delete them. End of story. I bet there are other examples of him being confusing or selfish, am I right, folks? Let us hear your opinion. Now let's go to comment section on Reddit. From Professional Box 2837, all guys store their sex tapes secretly somewhere. Nope. As a guy, I can confirm this is not true. But I am well aware of a lot of guys who do have trouble letting go of such material, and it's probably more common than most people would think. Have I been in relationships before where I hadn't deleted all nudes from my phone computer? Sure, I guess. But in every serious relationship I have ever had, I went and purged all such material because I personally find it to be disrespectful to my partner. That being said, everyone is different and entitled to have different personalities. If that is his thing, then it is what it is. But if it isn't your thing, then you deserve to have the civil conversation with him about it. If you truly want a recommendation on this topic, I'd rather just point something out. He was actually pretty honest. That's all for today, folks. See you on next post.